Well, it didn't take long, but the new meta is finally here. That's right, the Wild Wiggler has been increasingly common in my worldwide rooms. And you can blame one person for that. It is, of course, Kusan, the Japanese player, widely considered the best player in the world. Of course, he is responsible for the Mr. Scooty meta from a couple months ago. As you guys saw, everyone started using it more recently. That's been around for quite a while. I just don't think it really caught on until recently. But of course, the Wild Wiggler is his newest combo of choice. And because of that, I've seen a ton of Japanese players rock this combo recently. We're going to give it a try in today's video. And the Wild Wiggler, it's a really interesting combo, or rather vehicle, because as you guys know, it was the meta for ever pretty much from the time that this game was released until Wave 4, which was about a year ago. It was March 2023 when Wave 4 came out. And basically what happened was Nintendo buffed a ton of characters, a ton of vehicles. But the thing is about that is that the Wild Wiggler didn't get a nerf, everything else got a buff. So the Wild Wiggler is still very solid, and we're going to see how well I can do with it, although I'm just getting completely comboed right now. That's a much needed bullet bill. But yeah, the stats are really close. Like I said, it makes this really interesting as a comparison. I feel like the Wild Wiggler is basically the closest thing to the Teddy Buggy when I look at the stats, as it actually has the same ground speed and only has 0.25 less mini turbo as well. You also get a little bit less weight, but you lose 0.25 weight rather, and you gain 0.5 traction and 0.75 invincibility. So of course it is worse, and I'll say that, because of the mini turbo stat, but everything else isn't really that much of a trade-off. It's actually pretty balanced, all things considered. And as you guys know, I think a lot of combos are not really given their fair chance in this game, and a lot more combos are viable than people realize. And yeah, so far so good. We've made the comeback here in the first race from being in last, going all the way up to 5th. I'll definitely take it in a lobby like this one. One of the crazier lobbies I've seen recently with like a 30k average, I think. Let's see how well we can do for the rest of the video. Rainbow Road. I almost said Weibo just out of habit. I feel like this track doesn't really get picked as much as the other Rainbow Roads recently. Just because there are so many tracks, and of course people definitely prefer Weibo over this track and 3DS Rainbow Road over this track. And maybe even the other ones. I feel like this track is super underrated, or maybe just overhated, whatever way you want to put it. And I will say, I mean, I've said this many times before, I think the Teddy Buggy just looks terrible. And really, if I have any reason to use any other combo, I will use it. And I think the Wild Wiggler does look a lot better. Where did my boomerang go? It just disappeared and we get lag trailed off the shortcut. But yeah, I think this looks a lot better aesthetically with Yoshi. But of course, for me, I didn't really play this game much before Wave 4. I started kind of playing this game a lot in between Wave 3 and 4. So I wasn't really around for all the Waluigi Wiggler meta. So I'm sure a lot of people that have been playing for a long time will probably roll their eyes at this combo, because they're so sick of using Waluigi Wiggler that they never want to use Waluigi or the Wild Wiggler ever again. And honestly, I can't really blame them. That is super fair. That's kind of how I feel about the Teddy Buggy, even though it's only been around for a shorter amount of time. And I'm just getting completely comboed. I cannot catch a break right now. But this is a good comeback track. This item set coming up is super broken because of the cannon. We should get something really good. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm gonna maybe hold this, try to get some more coins, and maybe use it after the shortcut. But I've definitely failed this before, so I'm gonna wait extra long and then use it once I hit the ground, as the bill will just kind of go like out of bounds uncontrollably. Use it a little bit too early. And I will say overall, yeah, this combo feels really good so far. You have the ATV, so you're kind of up a little bit higher. You can see things better. That's why people generally prefer the Teddy Buggy, as far as I know, over the Cat Cruisers, because you have a little bit different of an angle that you're viewing it. And I know a lot of people think it kind of gives you a different turning line. I don't think that's the case. I think it's really just the angle that you're viewing it at. You can kind of see what's at your feet a little bit better. And of course, that's why everyone used Waluigi as well, was just because of the fact what just happened. Bomb, shock, high frames. I guess I didn't really want that Piranha Plant anyways. But yeah, Waluigi was a super like skinny character, which is why people picked him over like DK, and I think it was maybe Morden or Roy. I always get them mixed up for the other meta character. But yeah, what a crazy race once again. Am I really gonna salvage like a 3rd place? No, I'm gonna read it at the line. I thought I could outrun it with the shroom. I was wrong. I'm gonna drop down to 8th place. Let's try again to get a podium spot. We almost had it there. We got hit on the line. But yeah, this room, very unforgiving. Everyone in here is pretty solid. The items will largely determine how things go a lot of the time. We're gonna keep fighting, keep trying to prove that this Wiggler combo is actually good, and I really do believe it is. Like I said, it's a lot of fun to play. It's really similar to the Teddy Buggy, all things considered. But at the very least, it is different from the Teddy Buggy. It is just simply not the Teddy Buggy, and that's really all I'm looking for. And that red shell just passed me. Yeah, I'll take that luck on my side all day. Oh, I failed the little railing cut there just a little bit. And yeah, I've got to watch it for that back green. Thought that was coming. We're not in a bad spot so far. We can maybe chain this spread at the set. Never mind, it gets sniped by. I didn't even see what hit me there. Well, I guess I'll just go around the bomb and get some coins. That works for me. Watch it for this blue shell. We can avoid it. And red shell coming for me. We're alive somehow. There's so many items being spammed everywhere. So let's just throw this back. They have another bomb in first. What are the chances? They literally just pulled a bomb like 2 sets before it. Now they have another bomb. Wait, did they fail on the railing? I think they actually did. Yeah, they fell off. I went the other way. I find the left side railing is way easier than the right side railing, and it's not even close. Although I think the railing on the other side is a little bit faster. But to me, that risk is really not worth the reward. Oh, yeah, I'll go for Shroomless Cut once again. I'm just holding on here. Okay, let's go ahead and chain finally. Get another, basically same pull, so it didn't really matter. And hopefully not fail the railing cut. Yeah, okay, we get it 2 out of 3. And we get the first. So I will take it, finally. Been looking to get a better position, and I guess a first will have to do. So not too bad at all. That did not take long at all. Already a repeat. For some reason Rainbow Road came up again 2 races later. And naturally people are going to pick it, and naturally the game's going to pick it for us to play once again. But yeah, here we are. Last time, I think I got like 8th place, so we're going to see if I can do a little bit better here in this next race. Maybe run around a little bit. Not really an ideal track to be starting in the front either way. But yeah, we're already getting past. We get a nice slipstream. Wow, no one went for the double there. I actually held on to my banana thinking I wouldn't be able to get the double. And then we got it anyways. We're getting bumped. Somehow I didn't fall off the track there. And what do I want to do with this bomb? I think maybe I'll try to snipe that player in first. Yeah, looks like we can get them. Oh, but I'm going to get red shelled. And they're chaining into the set. We get another bomb just like the player in first last race. I'm just going to take this a little bit slow, go a little bit wide, just to watch out for everybody. Maybe try to get another bomb snipe here. We can, 2 for 2. Watch out for the, yeah, there's a green coming back. There's the blue shell, kind of got stuck there. And this is pretty much playing exactly like the last Rainbow Road, which is just complete chaos. We can go ahead and bait the start out of that player. Did I actually hit them with that? I think I did. Maybe they just didn't have enough time to react. But oftentimes, you know, whenever you have a red or something, you can kind of get someone to use their item preemptively because they're kind of trying to save it for the chain into the set. And I'm going to use my star. I feel like there might be a shock here, as there normally is a shock in this track because of how broken the cannon set is. I guess either way, that star was worth it because of those green shells coming back, and we can do a scuff shortcut. Try not to get starred here, go wide again. And that is a 7th place box if I've ever seen one. Another blue is out. Everyone's getting hit left, right, and center. We can hopefully survive. We get the green snipe. Gotta watch out for the red. We can boomerang it, cut out our drift there. This player's lag trailing their item, and we get hit off the track. That wasn't even close to me. I was gonna say I'm sticking super wide just in case, but I guess it didn't really matter. And am I last? Yeah, I think there's only 11 of us in the room. So let's go ahead and save these for this set here. And go ahead and throw our boomerang away. Almost missed the chain there, actually. Oh, we get the blue shell star. Not really ideal, especially when that player pulls the bullet bill right beside me. And yeah, this is basically over. Another brutal race on this track. Oh, that player spawns in. They bump me. I almost missed my box completely. And yeah, I feel like there's just not going to be a shock here late. And am I really going to get 8th place again? What are the chances? Another 8th place on Rainbow Road. So far, so good. Overall, I feel like I'm doing pretty average. Not really doing any differently than I normally would in a lobby like this. And as you guys can see, it's literally me versus like 6 Teddy Buggy and 5 Mr. Scooties or something like that. But yeah, I haven't really noticed too much of a difference, like all things considered, in terms of the stats. Like I said, the mini turbo stat is slightly worse. But overall, it's not really noticeable as... Okay, they left me 1 coin. Thanks for that. And then I'm just going to hit the frog anyways. So it didn't really matter. But yeah, definitely not too noticeable. Definitely very viable in my opinion, if I had to say. But I don't think I'll ever be able to convince everyone to switch from the meta builds. As, I mean, first of all, most of these players are Japanese. I doubt they watch English YouTube. Although I say that I do have a couple Japanese fans, so shout out to them. But yeah, in general, no matter how many of these videos I make, people are always going to stick with the meta regardless, or whatever, the newest meta is, as there are actually quite a few Mr. Scooties. So maybe this Wiggler meta will just take a little bit of time to catch on. Who knows? And, I'm just going to start now. There's too many people around me. We somehow get the single, even though I went for the double there. I'm flying all over the place. Yeah, I'm going to chain another star here. There might be a shock. There hasn't been one yet. The fact that I pulled a star in 8th is good. It means first is far enough ahead. We just get by a random red shell. There's another one. I was trying to go over the banana so that the red shell would hit the banana behind me. If you guys didn't know, you can actually block red shells, even if it's not your, item on the ground. You can kind of go around it and swerve and block it. And that shock is brutal for me, as I'm just like in the back of the pack now with 4 coins. But the race is going to be close. Everyone's kind of right here with me. We get the triple shroom pull. We go for the super bounce, of course. I think I actually didn't get a mini turbo there. But yeah, we definitely want to chain at this set here. And I think, okay, I can get the double just in time. Wait, was that an 8th place box? I just got a red shell, a single red shell. That has to be an 8th place box, as that is terrible. But watch out for this player with the triple reds ahead of me. I'm going to go wide here. I'm going to take a risk, let like everyone pass me here. And then I'm going to chain to the set, get a 9th place box instead of like a box in 7th. And yeah, I think that was worthwhile, as I'll get some protection here in this star. And I won't have to worry about getting hit. Yeah, that player backed like all those green shells into me. I'm still only going to get a 7th, so basically the same as I probably would have. And wow, a +0. Ice Outpost. It was only a matter of time. I feel like this track always comes up in these worldwides as well. I actually like this track. I know a lot of people hate this track and are just tired of playing it all the time. But for me, it's not too bad at all. I just wanted to comment a little bit more about that last race and how, I basically got 7th either way. Like, I could have just gone forward and took a chance. I backed up, get the 9th place box, got the star. It didn't really change anything, but of course, if there was a shock there, then that definitely would have changed a lot. Like, if I was in like 7th and got in shock, then I would have had a terrible finish. But I kind of set myself, up to get the shock dodge, which is really what it's all about, trying to mitigate my risk a little bit. Of course, it didn't quite work out there, but that is the main idea. And let's see if we can catch back up. We got lag trailed. I feel like this track is a prime track to get hit by a stray green. Speaking of green shells, I'm going to slow down completely. Not sure how I actually didn't get lag trailed there, as I was so close to them. But yeah, just the way the track is really tight. There's really not a lot of room a lot of the time to avoid shells. Let's just take the slow route. Watch out for the blue shell here. And try to get a better box. Yeah, that's a pretty good pull. Although, wow, I almost hit that banana. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, let's chain to the set. Another 7th place pull. It's probably not ideal. Yeah, we get a really strange pull. It's actually not bad for being in 7th. And we can maybe red shell a couple of players here. Take the shortcut again. Gotta watch it for the star. And now, do I want to hold these? I think I'll go ahead and chain and see what else we can get. Kind of have some scuff lines there. I think my reds did connect. And we can go ahead and get our protection here. Oh, we get hit by a boomerang, I think that was. I was looking the other way at the wrong time. But yeah, once again, we're going to go around and, oh, we get the gold. And hopefully this will run out before the next set. I'm actually not sure if it does. I don't think it does from this track. So we're going to hope for the best here. Oh, I had to go for the single. The player with the star came and I got a terrible pull. Yeah, that was like the worst case scenario there, that I missed the chain, only got the single and then pull a green. And then we're going to get starred again. So yeah, pretty brutal ending here. Can we green shell that player at least? We can. The blooper ink. I almost failed the shortcut. It doesn't really matter. I'm getting 10th anyways. What a brutal finish. Actually, just about to say how there's been basically no bagging tracks. I feel like is all too common in my videos recently. But of course, we get my least favorite bagging track. Why are we here? And I'm just not going to say all my usual talking points about this track, but we'll see if we can do better. I feel like I am slowly improving. I need to just simply play this track more and bag and fail on it more to hopefully get some better races. But the main idea is basically smuggling some decent items into a top spot for lap 3, taking all the shortcuts on the track, maybe getting a dodge along the way, and getting into a top spot. Wow, that is an amazing chain. We have 10 coins. This star should last till the end of the shortcut here. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I think this is what we're going to do, is just keep running forward with these pulls. Hopefully not get hit by anything. And that's fire ahead of me, so that's not a good sign. And we'll see. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's going to... Wait, that was weird. It was like curving. I think it was actually because they were turning. Just the way it looked, that was really strange how it like came around the corner. I have no idea. That really confused me. But we get hit by it. We're going to get the fire ourselves here. Go ahead and just get rid of that. Hit some players maybe here. And wait for the double. Okay, can we get another good pull? Yeah, basically the same pull we had before. We're just in like a much worse position because now we're... I guess, no, we're still in 5th though. First really isn't too far ahead. Wow, that green almost got me. That was really close. We're going to respect this person's red shells, of course. That ghost just completely punted that Goomba. And all right, we can go for the shortcut now. And we have protection. Oh, I think I lag trailed that player. I actually didn't want to. I want to hold my shells if I could for longer. And okay, no dodge there. This actually is not good at all because we're kind of like in an awkward spot with these greens. I think I sniped that player through their shells, but I'm going to snipe myself too. I should have just threw them backwards. That is brutal. What a play. What a misplay. And yeah, I'm just going to get passed by the whole lobby now because I threw. And I think once again, I'm going to get like a 10th place. So back-to-back pretty brutal races. Let's see if we can bounce back. Neo Bowser City. The track I was not hoping to play, actually Cheeseland and Riverside Park were on the board. I was really hoping for another bagging track, but yet here we are. And actually that last race, something happened that I don't think I've ever realized about this game. But the fire that came back to hit me, the reason it hit me was because of the anti-gravity section we were on. So on my screen, you know, the fireball should have gone straight back instead of curving. But because we were on an anti-gravity section, the way the gravity works in this game, the fireballs actually did curve because they were kind of going, you know, downhill, if that makes sense. I've actually never seen that before in this game. That was super weird. I never even considered that could happen. And of course, we're getting hit by some more fire. Why is there's always so much fire in these rooms? But we have a bomb. You know, I'm just going to trail the bomb. I chose chaos there. Why not? We can go ahead and do some maybe bagging here. I don't have any coins anyways. We're going to get redded. I only have 1 coin. It doesn't really matter. Blue shell is out. But yeah, I guess we're going to have to play catch up in this next race. And we'll see what everyone around us has. Wow, an early shock on this track. And we can see what we can get. I think we're in a prime position to come back because of the shock. Yeah, we'll get the gold. It's actually not bad for this section, especially because I have the crazy 8 in the pocket. Of course, my driving is not going to help me out there, but I'll also need a couple more coins here to really help make the comeback. And that player's going to go for the double. No, wait, I actually got the double there. And we get the bill. Perfect. That should help us catch up. Although I do have another golden in the pocket. Wow, that bill did not last very long at all. And I'm going to have to use the golden because the drop-off was really weird. But we can kind of hobble around the corner and make it work. But I'm going to go really wide because that player has the red shells. Actually, almost too wide there. Go ahead and slow down for the double box. Yeah, I'm back down in 10th place. We're going to need another late shock, I feel like. Yeah, first is a little bit gone. The blue is going to hit them, though. We can go ahead and boo right away. What an amazing pull. And we steal the single banana. Not really what I was hoping for, but we can lag trail that player and hopefully get something really good at the very end. That is amazing, actually. And how did I not get lag trailed there? I thought I was dead. I'm going to make the comeback all the way up into 3rd. What a crazy finish. So another podium spot. Let's keep things rolling. I am still the only Wild Wiggler player. I don't really expect there to be a lot. Like I said earlier in the video, I have seen like a handful of players use it, but really not very many, you know, compared to the usual meta picks of like Teddy Buggy and Mr. Scooty. We get lag trailed there already. Go ahead and throw a red shell at someone random and keep moving forward. I feel like I still don't know how to play this track. I feel like every time I'm in the front or try to front run in general, there's like a really early shock in blue shell. And then whenever I try to bag this track, there's never a shock. I think that's just kind of how it goes, though, or at least how it feels like, you know, the races you remember, at least, because typically you don't remember the races when like everything works out in your favor and you don't have to worry about it, if you guys know what I mean. So we'll just wait. I'm already in 4th. I did not even try to get up this far, and I'm gonna miss the double. I only have 1 coin. Yeah, not really in a great spot. And wow, look at that. The shock happened when I get up to a top spot. Big surprise. But yeah, we're gonna try to get some coins here. I think in general I want to be towards the front of the pack if I can, as this is definitely a track that you're prone to getting Mario Karted on. It's kind of like the end of DK Jungle with all the chaos that exists there. And I was gonna hopefully chain this, but I could not. What are my pulls right now? I just got 2 spammy items in a row, and then I'm just going to completely throw into the wall there. And we can go ahead and just chain this since I only have 2 shots left anyways. Yeah, this is a weird race for sure, as I'm going to pull a 2nd place coin. I only have like 4 coins now. I'm trying to get ahead of that boomerang behind me. I feel like I'm not in a terrible spot other than only having 5 points. I'm just going to go for the single here, not risk missing the box entirely. All right, there's the boomerang. We get the triple greens. Yeah, what are my pulls this race? Like fire, boomerang in second, and now I have the triple greens in third. Yeah, I'm just going to hold these, honestly, and not risk the chain like getting redded out or anything. And we get the red shell. Green shell's coming down the hill. Gotta watch out for those. I'm going to completely fail my line, but wait, I like hopped over the corner. That was really strange. I'll take a 4th place. What a weird race. Another bagging track. Let's go. Sunset Wild. We lost a couple players. Everyone's still on Scooty Teddy though. Actually, no, we do have one Yoshi Bike player. So shout out to the Inside Drift player. Although Yoshi Bike is just basically Mr. Teddy. Mr. Teddy? The newest combo just dropped. Excuse me, Teddy Buggy. But it's Inside Drift, of course. Yeah, Mr. Teddy, that's just super cursed, honestly. I could not imagine using a combo called Mr. Teddy. Although Mr. Scooty's cool, Teddy Buggy is kind of lame, not gonna lie. But yeah, we're gonna do some bagging as I'll stop yapping. And I don't really know what to do. I think we're too far up. I definitely need some more coins. So yeah, I'm just gonna slow down completely here. Use the boo, get these coins, and honestly just completely chain whatever I steal right away. I guess I stole nothing, so I got a single shroom, probably just from no one. So if you guys didn't know, if there's no items to steal, you'll just pull a single shroom. And we're not in a bad spot actually with this. We can make sure we get off the off-road there. We have the bill in the pocket. So maybe I'll just take the shortcut now. The only problem is that I might not really get another good pull in the pocket, because I might be too far up. So we'll see what we can do. I might just take this wide, try to get a good pull in a lower box. Yeah, I'm still like in 6th place here. Not really ideal. We'll see what I can get. Well, I get the boo. I'm going to just use this right away, honestly, and chain my invincibility. I'll be invincible for like pretty much the entirety of lap 3. As soon as this expires, I can just spam my boo. Please take me in the corner. Okay, that's a really good drop off right into this set. And we can see what else we can get here. We get no mushrooms though. That's unfortunate. I'm really gonna have to bank on there being like a shock right here. Wait, the blue shell is out. And I just got into the boo at the perfect time to not get hit by the blue. Wow, that was crazy close. And what can we get? Nothing great. We're gonna go for the snipe. Wait, that player gets taken out by first. So it looks like I will somehow secure the 2nd place. Let's go. Yet another repeat. This time, I think it was actually my fault. I picked random, and here we are on BKJ. Although, like I've been saying, I really do enjoy this track. Hopefully we can get a good run here as we're starting in first. I guess the player that finished first left the lobby. I think we maybe lost a couple players as well. But yeah, we're going to see if we can get a good run going and never look back, as I don't really think I've been able to this whole video. At least stay in first for very long. Does that player have a red shell? Yeah, it looks like they do. Let me check. I can't see. They don't have anything right now. Yeah, let's just chain up the set. Don't want to risk getting chained, like redded, if I'm not paying too much attention. Okay, yeah, I think we're good to avoid any shells or anything that come forward. And so far, so good. Almost too good, as we're in first the whole lap. Literally no shells thrown at me at all. Another coin in the pocket here, going a little bit wide on that. Let's just trail. That player's gonna... Oh, they threw me off with the lag. Yeah, they got hit again, or they got hit like twice, I guess. But actually didn't get hit. It was just like the animation there. I was kind of playing a little bit more safe there. I think that's fine though, as they have a bit of a breakaway. And then the blue shell comes just in time too. So that is actually more than fine, as we have protection and we have the mushroom in the pocket. That is kind of an ideal situation. So if there's another blue, I can potentially dodge. If there's a red shell, I can block it. And yeah, things are looking good. Of course, there probably will be a shock late, as the back of the pack is pretty far behind. But I am hopeful. Yeah, actually, top 3 of us are completely gone from the rest of the pack, it looks like. So hopefully we can keep our lead there. Actually, I don't think a single red has been thrown at me this whole race. This is very strange, as I figured there'd be a bunch. Yeah, definitely can't complain. Okay, they finally have a red shell, so I will have to just hold on. And wait, what? Did we get lag trailed from them, even though they're way behind me? And then I'm going to snipe myself, of course, even though I threw it forward. I guess there is a little bit of an angle there. That is actually crazy. How did that even happen? And I actually lost all my coins because I got hit. What, did I get off the track there, I think? But I'm still in third because of how far ahead we were from the rest of the pack. I guess I will wait. Can we red them again on the line? I think it was just too late. And it's not actually showing up, but yeah, I think we get the 3rd place there if I had to guess. Maybe I should have read them sooner. Yeah, we get the 3rd. Amsterdam this time. And if you guys have been watching the video this long, first of all, thank you. But second of all, as of the time I'm recording this, Kusan, the player who started this Wiggler trend, is actually back on the Teddy buggy. I felt like I should kind of hide that information for later in the video so only you guys would know. But yeah, he was on Mr. Scooty for the longest time, then he switched to Wild Wiggler for maybe a week. But at the time I'm recording this video, it's been actually a week since he switched back to Teddy. So I guess the meta has come full circle and he is no longer on the Wild Wiggler. Maybe it will make a return, maybe not. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, that last race, I really have no words. We got lag trailed by someone that was behind us. And we also got hit off the track, so I lost 6 coins there instead of just 3. And then I completely I sniped myself. And we end up finishing in 3rd, just showing how much of a lead, you know, we had over the rest of the pack. But yeah, we've been doing, I feel like, pretty average, all things considered, in this lobby. Some good races, some bad races, some top finishes, some bottom finishes. Really can't complain. I feel like my VR has been a gain of like a lot, if I had to guess. I don't really know though. We're gonna keep pushing forward here, try to get the first place. So far so good, but it's almost not a good thing when you're in first and have a bit of a lead on lap 3, as like that is prime opportunity for people in the back to pull like a blue shell and a shock. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, there's the red shell. Okay, no, it actually wasn't coming for me. We're still good for now. Yeah, we're just gonna have to hope for the best, like always. Hopefully I don't get lag trailed. And there is the shocks, not really surprised. We'll see if we can still hold on to our lead here, hopefully not get redded out. I guess that was kind of good. Oh, and of course the blue shell comes and we don't get the super horn. So yeah, not one but both things I mentioned. And yeah, we're just gonna get passed by like the whole lobby. I'm just gonna go wide because that player has the fire. I saw that coming from a mile away. And can we pass this player on the line? We can, and yet another 3rd place. A great way to end out the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.